It was the 7th day of the lunar month, a night thick with fog and superstition. In a small, sleepy village on the edge of the old northern forest, an old landlord named Mr. Vincent was preparing for the annual offering ceremony, an old tradition his family upheld for generations. But this year felt different. The air was heavy, the sky darker than usual, and the incense smoke curled unnaturally, twisting like restless spirits. The property in question stood at the very end of Rowan Street, a narrow, time-worn house known to locals as the Muttering House. Generations ago, it belonged to a midwife rumored to have helped with unspeakable rituals. But Mr. Vincent had recently renovated it and decided to rent it out to cover his debts. His tenant, a young and independent woman named Serena Vale, arrived just before nightfall. She was a freelance illustrator, hoping to find quiet inspiration in the countryside. With a travel bag over her shoulder and a curious gaze, she examined the crooked frame of the house with equal parts suspicion and determination. "Sorry I'm late," Serena said, brushing damp hair from her eyes. The train was delayed, and the directions were a bit odd. Mr. Vincent smiled thinly, waving her concern away. "No trouble at all. The house is waiting." His tone held a strange finality, almost like a warning. But Serena was too tired to notice. That night, she unpacked quietly. The floorboards creaked beneath her like a sighing breath. Old portraits lined the walls, faces faded by time, their eyes eerily still. The upper floor had a newly furnished room, complete with a writing desk and a wide window facing the forest. It was supposed to be her creative sanctuary. But the basement, that was locked. "Just storage," Vincent had said. "Old furniture. No need to poke around." Serena, curious by nature, noted the thick chain around the door handle and the way the doorknob rattled faintly, even when untouched. She told herself it was the wind. The first night was quiet. Too quiet. Around 3:12 a.m., Serena awoke with a jolt. A sound, delicate and deliberate, echoed from beneath the floorboards, a low whisper, as if someone was speaking just below her bed. She sat up, heart pounding. "Hello?" she called into the dark. Silence. But then, a single knock. Not on the door, not on the wall, but directly beneath her. As if something was inside the floor. She jumped out of bed, grabbing her phone to shine a light around the room. Nothing. But just as she was about to crawl back into bed, she noticed something strange on the floorboards near her closet. 3 small drops of what looked like blood, perfectly round, forming a triangle. The next morning, she asked the old neighbor across the road, Miss Odelia, a retired teacher who had lived